welcome to Mohammed Sadiq from the Justice for Bahrain campaign, who's organised many of the demonstrations outside the embassy there and will give us an account of exactly what is happening in Bahrain, where of course there are...
Once again, after 10 years of the start of the movements. But I know my subject is not similar to NATO, but it is part of the NATO and a part of the strategy. And I'm here to send a message to the American embassy and American government about how disgusted we are as a nation, as British, and as a supporter of Bahrain, how disgusted we are about their silence and about turning a blind eye about the people being killed in Bahrain. Today is the more than 100th day our human rights advocate Abdul Hadi Khawaja is still on hunger strike, and more Nabil Rajab is still in prison, is another human rights activist in Bahrain, and more than 20 opposition leaders and figures. The only guilt they did is to protest peacefully against on hunger strike, and more Nabil Rajab is still in prison, is another human rights activist in Bahrain, and more than 20 opposition leaders and figures. The only guilt they did is to protest peacefully against the dictatorship of no dignity. All this talk of unity is colored by hypocrisy of thought and deeds. Why don't you speak? Your silence is broken for a brother in faith, but no other. Where is your humanity? Why don't you speak? Your silence condones the slaughter of innocent sisters, mothers and daughters. I will say it louder. Why don't you speak? Your silence offends me. When a judge is a Shia or Sunni, life is a life. Why don't you speak? And thank you very much.